Hey guys, it's Crazy Comic Lady here, and I thought because I've been away from YouTube for ages and ages, I'd do a real-time video. There'll be a sped-up version of this as well, but I thought, I don't know, I'll have a go and see if I can actually like speak while I colour, because I'm not actually very good at that. So I bet this will probably be like half an hour of boredom for you guys, but I thought I'll give it a go, and see if any of you are interested in seeing real-time videos. So this is a picture of Totodile, which you probably can't see at the moment because when I do these pictures I don't tend to ink them because I like them to like pop out of the page a lot more. People have told me off for doing that in the past. They say it doesn't, they say they prefer it with lines, but I'm like, no, don't want to do it that way. So so yeah, this was actually, see, now I'm gonna end up like not speaking while I colour because I don't know, I just spend like so much time concentrating, it's really hard to talk. That's why I never do live streams of me colouring stuff, because I end up like focusing on the colouring and not speaking. But so yeah, like in, was it, yeah, January, I did like a Pokemon contest thing, and I stupidly said like every single person who enters could have like a speed paint video of their favourite Pokemon, because I thought like only 20 people would enter, and I ended up with like 70 people enter, so I ended up like cancelling that part of the prize. But yeah, I did do like a couple of them, and this was like a rough sketch one that I did for the captain. He requested Totodile, and so it's been sitting kind of semi-sketched for ages, because then I stopped like doing them because I couldn't be bothered to like finish them. But yeah, I'd never done like drawn Totodile before, and it was like really difficult. I don't know why, this character is just like so hard. Usually when I do these kind of like quick Pokemon picture things, I have no idea what I was even saying. That's helpful. Wow, I really can't remember what I was even talking about. I should get a medal for that. This is really off-putting that I can't remember what I was even saying. Oh well. Wow, this is going to be just me sitting in silence now. So yeah, like lots of people, like also a lot of people requested like Pokemon from like the later generation games, and it wasn't until I did that contest that I realised just like how behind my knowledge of like Pokemon and stuff was, because like I only really knew like the first kind of 2 generations and then a bit of the 3rd generation, and like a lot of people requested pictures from like the speed paints like this from the later generation Pokemon. I'm like, this isn't even a Pokemon to me, it's just like a random blob. So it kind of put me off as well, considering I had like 70 of them to do for my contest. But I've still got like the list of what everyone requested, and so yeah, I'll probably still do some of them, because originally I wanted to make like a little Pokedex thing of them all kind of like in this style of like the first 2 generations, because that's like the generations I grew up with back in the olden days. So yeah, I'll probably still do some of them. I know I've got like Growlithe sketched out as well, which was I think for Naruto X Bleach, because like I was doing them in order of like the order people entered my contest, and I think the captain was like the 4th or 5th person to enter. I can't remember how many of these little Pokemon pictures I've done. It's been so long. But so yeah, I fixed my camera issues, because if you guys were following my channel, you'll know that my camera died. It was kind of a mixture of my camera and my computer. It was really weird. So, but yeah, I fixed it. It was like really annoying because somehow like the software for my camera had become corrupted, which is why it was just not working, and for some reason then my computer was just overheating when it was trying to run the camera. It was really, really weird. Oh, I think I remember what I was saying earlier when I forgot what I was going to say. Usually when I do these little Pokemon-y picture-y things, I try and change the design so it's not like, this is kind of really obvious. You'll have seen this kind of pose before because it's like directly out of the Pokedex original, huh? But yeah, usually I try and like add stuff or do my own pose when I try and do these, just to make it more interesting. But I'm not that good. So like, this is a female Totodile because it's got a little bow on its tail. You can't actually see it at the moment, but it's got this little bow, and it's got some like little eyelashes that I'll add in at the end. So yeah, what's next? See, I kind of like doing these with like outlines on them without like the hard inking lines. I personally just feel they pop out the page a bit more like this. I've had like a lot of people comment saying the same thing, that they look like they pop out the page, which is quite cool. It does mean you have to kind of do a lot more blending to make sure, because it's like a lot more noticeable if you make a mistake if you don't have line art. I don't know if anyone else has noticed this, but yeah, if you don't have line art, it's really obvious if you like screw up your blending or something. It just looks like super wrong. So yeah, I've never like a fan of Totodile in the games. I don't know why, I never really liked water Pokemon, and yet like most of the Pokemon in the Pokemon games are all water type Pokemons. But yeah, because Totodile just turned into like some really creepy, ugly alligator thing, and I prefer cute Pokemon. And I always loved fire, so I always had fire Pokemon as my starters. I quite liked what was he on, Chikorita as well. She was like so cute. I know when I first got Pokemon Silver, and I think when I was like a kid and I was like 12 years old or something, I I like restarted the game so many times just so I could get a female Chikorita, because female ones are cute. That looks a bit weird. Yeah, it's probably not showing up like brilliant quality for you, so that's because these pictures are like so tiny and small. They're like, well, this is kind of like A5, and yeah, it's just, they're tiny, and my camera kind of doesn't have a zoom function, and it's just, I have to just put it like super close so you can kind of see what I'm doing. And of course it goes all blurry and strange. So yeah, I'm so expecting like, I don't know why, I just keep thinking like one of my family members is going to end up walking in my room and say, "Hey, what are you doing?" And I'll be like, "I'm recording a video. Congratulations, you're now preserved forever on YouTube." Because like a lot of the time my parents like and stuff walk in and they're like, "Hi," and I'm like, "I'm recording a video, go away." I don't tell them to go away, but I have to like stop what I'm doing because I can't concentrate on having a conversation when I'm trying to colour. So. And I end up with like huge spaces in my videos where I have to like edit out the bits where like nothing's happening in the videos. Wow, this is going to be like so thrilling for you to listen to. But yeah, these Pokemon, like these little Pokemon pictures, usually only take like half an hour to colour. So yeah. I don't know like what else I could talk about now. I think my favourite game was always Pokemon Silver. Actually, Pokemon Crystal when that first came out, because that was the first game where you could play as a girl, and I kind of like that because I'm a girl, so so yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to be uploading many videos. I'm not even sure when this is going to go up, because I got to the point where I was actually getting like so many really nasty comments and stuff from people, and people criticising everything I do, and it got like really annoying. And I got so many people demanding things as well. It's like every other day it was like, "Draw a picture for me, do this, do that," and I was like, I don't want to. I want to do something fun. Oh yeah, and I've now closed down trades. I don't know if you guys follow my channel or whatever, but I used to do trades where people sent me stuff and I do like pictures in return, and I don't do that anymore. Because I was getting so many people wasting my time as well. It was really annoying. It almost felt like people were like intentionally just saying, "Oh, I'll send you stuff," just to try and get a video out of me and then never sending me stuff, and it started feeling really awkward when people had my address and then would just like not reply to messages. It got like really weird, so I don't really want to do trades anymore. So I've got one trade left to do, I think. Well, actually no, technically I've got two, because my friend Lone S Wolf is sending me some goodies, which I'm really excited about. And yeah, I've got some stuff, like people have just been sending me stuff and not expecting anything in return, which is nice. So I've actually got, I think, some Pokemon cards to open from James Kane on YouTube. He sent me some, which everything has been sitting on my floor until like I fixed my computer camera issues. So I should open everything soonish. But yeah, I got some stuff from James Kane, and I think I've got some stickers from Paper Heart Charms. I haven't opened any of this stuff yet, but I kind of know more or less what people are sending me. And I've got like this huge, gigantic package from Fruit Baskets Crazy on YouTube. She sent me that ages ago. I feel like so bad because it was like part of a trade and it's been sitting on my floor and I haven't done my part of the trade, and I've been feeling really bad about it. But yeah, I've got like the sketch worked out, but I'm kind of like, the package is so big, I know there's going to be like so much stuff in there. I feel like I should like do a better picture than the one I've done, because I had like so much trouble doing because she asked like for like my half of the trade if I would do the girl from Fruits Baskets. I can't remember how to pronounce her name, but yeah, I had so much trouble drawing this character. I was like, what? Why can I not draw this Fruits Basket character? It's like, she looks like she would be like so simple to draw, and yet she's just not. Like, what is going on here? The one thing that's really difficult when you don't have lines is like when you get details like the feet and trying to make them pop out with outlines is kind of difficult, and you kind of just have to like build up layers. I don't know if anyone's seen it. I might put a link in the video description actually, but like, because I was talking about building up layers just now, and it made me remember 3D fish made out of acrylic paint and resin. I don't know if you guys have seen them, but they're so cute. They look like real fish. They're adorable. So I don't know. I'll put a link to those videos if you care about 3D painted fish that actually look like real fish, because they're 3D. But I really wanted to get one, and I was like looking all over the place, but the guy who like properly makes them is from Japan, and you have to like get like some kind of Japanese art person. I found a site where you can like, you kind of commission someone to go and buy you like a Japanese art dealer who will then go and find stuff you want. But I was like, I don't really want to do that. It just seems weird. Oh, and I found like recently I found this other artist whose name is something like, it's like Jen Sodo. Jen Sodo. She's I think she's Japanese, but like a lot of her website and stuff is in French, so I think she might be living in France. But God, her work is so pretty. I think she's a digital artist, but and usually I'm not actually a fan of digital art, but her art is just like so pretty. It has like so many flowers and stuff, so I'm really tempted to like buy one of the art books, or like two of the art books, because they're like 20 euros or something, which I think is like 16 or 17 pounds. So I thought that was kind of good. So I don't know, like maybe I should talk about what I'm doing. But yeah, I was like layering up colours on this picture. You're going to be listening to me saying, she's a crazy person who can't talk about anything interesting, I'm so bored, and then you're going to like turn me off and not listen. Perhaps. Who knows? This feels really awkward because I'm talking to myself, effectively. What do I need now? Like, it's going really weird on the paper. For some reason, blues are not working on this paper very well. It's the Letraset marker, Bleed Proof marker paper. Whoops. Oh, god damn it. I keep some of my blue Tria markers in this little tin, and the tin just broke again. Like, the hinge on it's broken, and it all just like the whole lid just fell off in my hand right then. Anyway, I'm still so annoyed that Letraset have like discontinued some of their markers. It's so irritating because like so many of the blues that I really like have like been discontinued, and I just hate them for it. Oh, and I bought some more Copics. I don't know why everyone insists on calling them Copics, because I just feel like the way they're spelled, it should be like Copic. I guess because I think like Copic sounds. Oh, that reminds me, like stupid comments I've been getting that have been driving me mad. Like, it's literally not one or two comments, it's like so many, where people say, "Where do you buy your Copics from?" And like in the videos, like people who follow my channel can obviously tell I'm not using Copics. I mean, does this look like a Copic to you? You can kind of tell the difference. But yeah, it's just so annoying. It's like, I don't use them because they're hard to get in this country. And they're expensive, and I have lots of Letraset ones already, so I don't go out of my way really to buy Copics very often. I just wanted like a few more skin colours just so I could test them out. It was like so weird. I bought some more skin colours and then went, you know what, I actually prefer Letraset for skin colours. Not for anything else, but I prefer them for skin colours because the skin colours just blend nicer. It was like really weird. I was like not expecting to find that because I complain about Letraset so much. So, but yeah, that is so annoying when people leave comments saying, "Where do you buy your Copics from?" on a video where I'm not using Copics. I swear there's only actually like 3 videos on my whole channel where I'm actually using Copics because I don't use them very much. So yeah, it was like, it's so annoying as well when people ask me that and they're not even from this country as well, and I'm like, well, how's that going to help you? Because I buy from English sites, so you know, I don't know. Sorry, I'm just having a rant because like this comment, I just ignore the comments now because it wasn't just like a few times that people have asked me, "Where do you buy your Copics from?" It's like all the time. So I think the word Copic has just become like the generic name for all markers now. Like, all markers are called Copics, whether they are or not. So, anywho, in like some of the pictures that I found on the internet, like Totodile is actually kind of a greeny blue, but I thought I was going to do like the standy bit that he's standing on in a greeny blue. Actually, this is a girl. Why do I keep saying him? Totodile just looks like a boy, which is why I did it as a girl, just because it looks like a boy, so let's make a girl one. I always found that with like certain Pokemons in the game when they brought in male and female Pokemon that like some of them just didn't look right as like a male or a female. It's just, I kind of like the original games where you didn't have male and female Pokemon. You could just pretend. Because then if you traded over like your original Pokemon Blue characters onto your like Pokemon Silver game, and suddenly they'd become a girl, and you're like, but that character's got a nickname which is a boy nickname. Shouldn't be a girl. Yeah, a lot of people ask me to do like tutorials and stuff, and I swear, like if I was trying to make this into a tutorial, what on earth would I talk about? Because all I'm doing is like just going over the same lines and just blending the colours out, and that's what I do with like all of my pictures. So I always think it's weird when people ask for tutorials. Sometimes it's not actually good to use tutorials. I find like Prismacolors, like I've seen like so many Prismacolor tutorials, and they all tell you to push like really hard, and yeah, to push really hard so that the colour is like thick, and I'm not sure if I'm making sense. But anyway, yeah, I don't like the way most people do Prismacolor tutorials, because I personally don't like pushing hard with my colour pencils. Like, before I got my Prismacolors, I used these really nice cheap ones, which I still use. They're WH Smith's watercolour pencils, and I never pushed hard with them. I always do my colour pencil line, like, work really lightly. But yeah, when I started watching these Prismacolor tutorials, it kind of almost like brainwashed me into must push hard with these colour pencils. And I don't know why, but now whenever I use Prismacolors, I instinctively remember the tutorials which say, you know, you should push hard and blend out all the white of the paper, and I don't like doing that. But now it's stuck in my head, so whenever I use Prismacolor pencils, I do that, even though I don't like doing that, and it's like I can't train myself not to do it because I watch so many tutorials telling me that's how you should do it, so tutorials aren't always a good thing. I always think it'd be better just to like practice a lot, and eventually you'll kind of just pick up. You'll just improve by yourself. I'm not sure if I'm liking this. I was kind of trying to blend too much because I was talking, so now it's a bit weird. When you're working this small on this paper, it gets a bit, I always call it a swimming pool. I don't know what other people call it, but it gets too much ink lays on the surface of the paper, and then it like goes a bit blotchy and gross. So that's sort of what's happened. Whoops. Yeah, this is like my favourite blue Tria pen. It's been like discontinued, which is really annoying. And somehow I've managed to damage the nib. That's not good. It's all like weird and goopy at the end. Irritating. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I've watched like so many people do these kind of real-time videos like this, and I never know how they're able to talk while they do it. I can do it with like inking stuff, because you really do not need your like full concentration on inking, because it's just boring, so it's easy to talk through that. That's why when I do live streams, I always do like just the inking bit in my live streams. My voice is going all croaky and it hurts now. This is going to turn into a video of me complaining about stuff. I could complain about my other comments that I get. I get so many stupid comments. But I don't want to like offend the people who left the comment, but some of them are so dumb. I know when I was on Skype a while ago, I used to like talk to people on there, and we'd like compare the stupid comments we'd get, like comment of the day, and they were like the dumbest ones. I've like messed this up now. Whoops. I think this is taking longer than half an hour because I'm not concentrating on it. And I don't like this now. Poop. Oh well. Maybe it wasn't a good idea to do a narrated version. Never mind. I'll know better in the future not to do them. Yeah, usually I just listen to like soundtracks and music and stuff when I do these. Like from your angle it probably looks okay because camera quality is very, very poop. I don't like this. Yeah, I'm really like so out of practice at doing these because I haven't done like a proper picture in like I don't know how many weeks I've been off YouTube. Feels like ages. But yeah, I'm not really answering like messages and stuff on YouTube anymore because I don't have the time and it takes so much energy to have to read messages and comments, and I'm like, I don't care. When I stopped doing YouTube, it literally, I managed to stop doing YouTube just around the time that I, like every single time I went to read the comments, there was like horrible ones, like every single day, and I was like, oh god, I'm glad I've stopped doing YouTube. It was so weird, it was like literally I hit like 1100 subscribers and then suddenly I had like a flood of nasty people. I was like, not fair. I liked my old subscribers who were nice to me. Not that I'm saying like my new subscribers are horrible, I'm just saying it was kind of around the same time. Ended up like blocking so many people, and usually I don't block people, even when they're really annoying. I don't really usually block them, but I blocked like so many people because they were just being so nasty. I was like, screw this, I'm just gonna block you. I always wanted to get the last word in though, so I'd send them a horrible message back saying, don't be so mean to people. Well, I didn't actually say that. I said, I can't even remember what I said. I was usually kind of nice-ish about it, saying maybe you should keep your opinions to yourself or something. I can't exactly remember, but then I'd block them so they wouldn't be able to reply. Because I'm such a coward. I was like, I don't really want to fight with people, but I don't want them to get away with being nasty to me either, so take that. I should have paid attention to what time I started this, because I don't know how long I've been going. Seriously, gold cookie for anyone who actually watches this to the end, because there's going to be so many points where I just stop talking. Why can't I find my yellow? That's not my yellow. Yeah, I changed the layout of how I had my pens. I made like this little box thing with compartments to keep them in, because originally I had them in like plastic wallets, and it was like such a pain to constantly have to reach down the side of my bed and grab another wallet, open it up, got no space on the bed. It was... Oh yeah, if people don't know, I do all my art on my bed. Like at the moment this is resting on my keyboard of my laptop, and I can tell when my computer overheats because it starts like coming through the paper on it. It's like, it's burning. Luckily it's not doing that now, but when my computer and webcam just weren't working properly, it was. And this is the wrong colour, bollocks. Choose this one. Where's my ivory gone? There you are. Yeah, a lot of people don't realise I do my art on my bed. I think that's kind of because of the angle I keep the camera at. Just kind of cool. In my early videos you could tell, because you could see my bed sheets because of the angle I had the camera at back then. See, I always used to worry that people would say stuff like, "You haven't changed your bed sheets in ages," in my early videos, because you could see my bed sheets and stuff. And I was like, it's because I was uploading like so many videos, like so close to each other, so they all had the same bed sheets in, and I was like, people were going to say something, but they never did. So, what do I need now? Yeah, talking in these videos definitely makes the videos like longer, because I can't focus on what I'm doing, so I won't do another one. I've got nothing interesting to say either. So every time I go searching for a pen, I'll put a pen away, it's just like blank space of nothing. What do I need now? I need greys. Dope. Wrong colour. Actually, right colour but wrong pen, because that's a broken pen. when I first started changing Tria cartridges, every single time I changed the cartridge, I was like, why on earth has the nib got damaged? It happened every single time. I was like, this is a pain, now I have to buy a new pen. And it's because when you change the cartridge, it pushes the nib out of its like little holder thing. And so yeah, it was getting pushed out and into the lid, and then the end of the marker nib was getting just mushed up. It took me ages to work out, like, why on earth is this happening? But now they discontinued the refill, so it doesn't matter anyway, but kind of a pain. Problem of working this small is that these markers seem to bleed a lot on small areas. They blend better, but they bleed more. I have this nasty habit with most of my pictures as well of I never sign anything with like my initials. Like these Pokemon pictures are literally like the only things that I sign ever, unless I'm like giving the picture away, but that doesn't happen very often. Put in some fangs, which don't even show up because the picture's so small. But yeah, I have to do set the camera up this way. So you can actually see anything, because if it's overhead, because I don't have a zoom function, it ends up so close to the page if it's an overhead shot that I end up like bashing my head on it and I can't see anything, and it's a pain. Which is why I've gone back to my old system. I used to record all my videos like this from the side, and it's because it's easier, because it's literally my camera is attached to a water bottle and it's like balanced next to my laptop. It's like wedged in between my markers and my laptop so it doesn't fall over. Woo! What do I need now? Oh, whoops. What I just did, I just pulled the... How'd I do that? Wow, this... Oh, here we go. For some reason it got like stuck in the... Random. I fixed it. Yeah, I used to use, like with some of my other Pokemon pictures, I used to use the colourless blender as well on, like when I did the eyes, just so it'd have like a shiny bit at the bottom. It never really worked well. I never got how like the Letraset colourless blender is meant to work, because I can never get it to do anything. It's effectively useless. Oh, I've got to do stuff in red now. I hate stuff in red. Whoops. Red is a bad colour. It doesn't blend. Where's my antique pink? Yeah, I got this antique pink flex marker ages ago. I talked about it in a different video, but I got like this replacement flex marker and it was all broken, and I was like so annoyed. Why can't I not find this? I should have like a separate video just to record like me searching for my stupid pens in my little box. I have little compartments for all different colour groups. Aha, there's my antique pink. Now where's my crimson red? Oh, half an hour later, got them. Okay. It's not really crimson. I don't know what colour really to do her back things with. It's probably where I need the fine tip attachment thing, because it's kind of bleeding into the blue bits. Oh, I was on DeviantArt the other day, and I saw this like awesome kind of Pokemon hybrid. It was a mixture of Charizard and Nidoran, a Nidoran male. It was so adorable. It was like one of those like weird things where you buy them with points or something on DeviantArt. I can't use DeviantArt. I have no clue like how it's meant to work. DeviantArt is strange, but for ages it wouldn't work on my computer. It just kind of hanged the whole time, and I was getting error messages. Stupid old computer. So, but yeah, it was like, this is so cute. This like Charizard Nidoran hybrid. And I was like, oh, they're like adoptables, whatever adoptables are. I was like, I want that, but I can't have it. So yeah, for my other videos that I've got coming up, I've already spoken about this already, but I'm out of stuff to talk about. I've got like, oh yeah, I've got the little Growlithe one to do at some point. I think after I do the Growlithe one, which was another contest prizey thing for my silly contest last year and this year, whatever year it was, I'm a bit behind on the years. So I've got the Growlithe, and then I want to do all the like Pokemon, make my little Pokedex thing, but I want to go back to the beginning and do them in order like I was doing originally, because I did like Bulbasaur, and then I did Ivysaur, which are like 2 Pokemon. I don't really like them. I like Bulbasaur, but I don't like what it turns into. I don't like the Venusaur thing. So yeah, that's the next one I could do, Venusaur really, and then do them in order. But yeah, I do have a Pokemon playlist if anyone wants to go and see it, and then you can see like the other ones that I've already done, because I did Pichu as well, and I've done, what else have I done? I can't even remember. Too long ago. Oh, what am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. Alright, eyes. What colour eyes does this thing have? I have to check my colour charts. It's kind of a burgundy. I've got like pictures up on my internet browsery thing, so I can kind of get the colours right. So it's sort of crimson burgundy, maybe? Where's my burgundy? Right, got you. This is so tiny it's going to smudge everywhere. Pain in the arse. How many times have I sworn during this video? I know I've said bugger already. If it's only twice, I'm doing pretty well. Seriously, when I do like my proper like portrait-y pictures, like you would not want to see like the actual real-time footage of those, because it's literally just me swearing the whole time when I get stuff wrong. Like really bad swearing. I'd have to put like a PG rating thing on it. But yeah, when people say like do tutorials, I mean, how do you actually do a tutorial? How do you explain what you're doing? Because besides saying blending, I always think it's really interesting how like people have been telling me that at school they have like pens, like Copic markers and stuff. And it's like, when I was at school, we never had those kind of pens in art class. They wouldn't dare to give them to us because my school was a nightmare. People didn't care about art at my school. We hardly had like art subject. It really didn't. We weren't taught anything. We were just given, here's your theme, go do it. Just looking for my colours blender. It's in a pot somewhere. I'm so organised. Aha! Found it. See if I can just... It's supposed to lift the colour, but it never seems to. And then it would like... There we go, it's sort of doing it. Sort of give it like a little... Yeah, that hardly had any effect at all. See, colourless blender is pointless. I don't see the point of colourless blender. Yeah, at the end I always go over the little line, like the eyes in black and stuff, so it pops out a bit. What's next? Oh, her bow. Let's do her little bow. What colour should I do her bow? What colour do I usually do stuff in? Baby pink. Where's my baby pink? Baby pink. Where's my blossom? Baby pink blossom. Usually I use rose as well, but I can't be asked to find it. I usually always use 3 or 4 colours to blend. Maybe I'll go over it. I don't know. You're not working. Work, you stupid picture. Seriously, I don't know why anyone would want to be listening to this. It's so informative. But I've started, so I'm going to keep talking rubbish until I finish. Otherwise I've been spending 25 minutes talking about rubbish for nothing. Probably getting all like these weird sound effects. It's because I've got like so many pens are in boxes, and so many pens are in tins, and so many pens are in little mugs. I've got pens in mugs as well. Oh yeah, I was going to talk about, yeah, a lot of people say when you go over stuff, like when you go over pencil, it damages your markers. And I think that's true for Copic markers, but it's not true for Letraset markers. I've never had that problem with Letraset markers at all. If you go over pencil, it doesn't do any damage to your nibs whatsoever. But I know it does with Copics, because I made a rookie mistake and destroyed one of my limited edition Copics by... I must have done that. I don't know how or when I did it, but when I went to use it, I was like, why is the tip of this all, like, grey and nasty? It was like a pale blue, and I was like, God, this is why I shouldn't have nice things, because I do crappy mistakes like that. So I'm really annoyed that I damaged my limited edition one, you know, the nice pretty black ones. But yeah, I don't use them very much anyway, so time to do his little plinth thing. I like the little plinth things because they make me it makes it kind of feel like it's a little toy model, and that's kind of the look I was going for with my Pokemon-y pictures. So I need soft aqua, cool aqua, and I need duck egg. Where's my duck egg? No. Where the hell are you, stupid pen? There you are. Okay, got you. All is good. I actually kind of like doing these little plinths because they're kind of fun to make blend out. But yeah, one thing if you don't do line art with your pens, you have to make sure you rub out the pencil marks really well, because if you do go over them, then they're stuck there forever. They're part of your picture for forever and ever. Whoops. My plinth thing looks a bit wonky. Never mind. I'll fix it in a minute. Oops. Stop sliding. I always use soft aqua and cool aqua so much. They're two of my most used colours. Oh yeah, I was going to say, like ages ago, whenever I was talking about marker paper, I've got like tons of other brands of marker paper as well. I was going to do like this video, because you can, like, if you type bleed proof marker paper into YouTube, you get so many results. So like last year I bought like so many different types because I thought I'm going to test them all out and then do a video on it for people so that they know which is the best marker paper to buy for pens. But I never got that far because I get annoyed when I do a really nice picture, I ink it, and then I go to colour it, and then the marker paper is awful. And then it just feels like, well, why did I bother doing that? Oh, stop sliding. Yeah, when I speed up my videos, I speed them up like so fast. I know a lot of people like don't speed stuff up as much as I do, but I actually prefer stuff being super fast because I have like such a short attention span that if stuff isn't really fast when I watch it, I tend to skip through it. Because, I mean, even if it was like a good video, I end up skipping through bits. So I usually tend to do mine really fast, like half an hour of real time tends to end up being a minute of footage once it's sped up. So I do speed it up like quite fast, so this will probably, once this version's sped up, it'll probably only be like a minute and a half long once it's sped up. And then I put I don't narrate these ones either, I put like little Pokemon music over the top. I don't know why, I just like doing it like that because it seems like so cute. But yeah, I'm so out of practice of doing anything in markers at the moment. It is kind of, you know how people say once you learn to ride a bike you never forget and stuff like that, and people say that for like all sorts of stuff, but I swear like markers it's not the case. If you don't use them like a lot, you forget how to use them, and you kind of have to spend a picture kind of getting back into it. That's just me, I don't know if other people have that problem, but I usually tend to forget how to use my markers. Nearly done. Well, I say that. It's probably a lie. I've got like so many pens surrounding me now, it's like pen attack. What do I need? Oh, what do I do with my pinks? There you are. Come back, pinks. I actually usually do this bit last, but I'm gonna do it first. Little girl symbol. Congratulations, it's a girl! I love that in the games when you could breed Pokemon for the first time when that came out in Pokemon Silver, because I really love doing that. I used to breed so many Pokemon, and it's like, I don't need this many, but it's fun! Ha ha ha, where'd I put my black? I can't remember what nib I usually use. I think I used a tiny nib for this bit. Yeah. Very important part. The number symbol. Colour to do his little his number in. I know with like my other pictures, I've been doing them kind of in the same colour as the type of Pokemon they are. What shall I do? Okay, if I do it the same colour as him, that's a bit boring. Why is this so hard? Maybe I'll do China blue and midnight blue. That's a different kind of blue. There's my China blue. Where's midnight blue gone? I keep noticing I keep speaking really quietly, so you probably couldn't hear what I said. Midnight blue, okay. I'm going to end up regretting this because it's going to be too dark. Never mind. I remember when I was like a little kid, I had this friend and she said, I really like the way you do your numbers. It was like a really strange comment. Obviously my numbers on this are a bit scruffy because it's in marker, but I always thought that was like so weird. I was like, okay. I had really messy handwriting when I was younger because I couldn't spell very well. Due to dyslexic, like if you read like some of my old online comics, I used to have like this Facebook group and I did lots of comics on it, mostly Pokemon related actually, but yeah, they were so badly, the spelling in it was like atrocious. Like people would just correct the spelling and I'd be like, okay, yeah, it's getting a bit, stop correcting me all the time, I know I can't spell. Oops. I messed up my 5. Never mind. Don't care. I usually put like little white highlights in as well, just to make the numbers stick out a bit. Why do I keep doing stupid voices? Seriously. I feel like I've gone mad and I'm talking to myself. I think I have actually gone mad. Actually, I think all artists are mad. It's like a generic trait. We're all crazy people. Crazy people are funny. I still don't know if half of what I'm saying is actually getting picked up by my webcam or not. So, oh well. Totodile. I actually kind of like writing the name. I know it's so stupid. I like watching it when it's sped up and the name suddenly appears on the paper. So I tend to do it really slow because I speed my video up so fast. I like the name to slowly appear on the page. I'm so weird. I think in future if I did like these kind of live thingies, real-time videos, I should just I should talk over them once they're finished and just do it at the end. So that I'm not distracting myself with words and these things. Words are confusing. Okay, nearly done. I'm going to throw some of my pens back in the box. I'm surrounded by them. It's a pain. Nearly finished, apart from the white highlights and stuff. Pretty! Put some little white highlights in the bow, just for the hell of it. To be honest, I think that actually spoiled it. It spoiled my bow. Actually, I'm going to go over that, so that you can't see them. Oh well, I just destroyed my bow. And by going over it, I made it even worse. Okay. Not doing very well here. Put them back in. You can't even see what I was talking about, but trust me, it looks weird now. Put her little eyelashes in to make her look girly. I hate doing this bit 'cause it's so fiddly. Because it's so tiny. Wow, that was a shaky line. If you manage to make it to the end of the video, you get a cookie. Because I'm not expecting anyone to actually be still watching by this point. Unless you're like very, very obsessive fans. Yeah, when I originally said that I'll do like these speed paint videos of your favourite Pokemon for the prizes in my contest, so many people thought they would get the original picture as well, and I was like, seriously, I'm not made of money. I'm not going to post stuff to 70 people. Come on. I wonder if maybe they were just young or something and don't know that stuff costs money. Who knows, but it was like weird. I was like, I'm not actually giving away prizes to everybody. Only the first 3 places. Actually, I ended up having like 6 winners in my contest. It was ridiculous. I was like, well, I feel like more people should have prizes. And then it just cost me a fortune and it was really dumb. So... is that mostly done? I think that's mostly done. Shove my name on it. Ta-da! I think she's finished. Shame I screwed up that bow. Never mind. Maybe I'll put some more white highlights in once I turn the video off in a second. So anywho, now I get the fun of packing up all my stuff. I usually like leave the video like sitting like this for ages, because when I speed it up like really fast, I don't like the video to just like end. So I like it to just have like a still imagey, like with it just sitting looking at the picture for a bit before, like, if that makes sense, before the video actually ends and it merges into like the final whatever. I'm making no sense today, seriously. Anyway, yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I'm sorry I was kind of talking complete and utter rubbish through all of that. I don't know why anyone would want to have actually kept listening to me all the way to the end. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and I don't know when I'm going to be like properly uploading stuff onto YouTube. At the moment it's kind of going to be like probably the occasional upload, because I'm struggling to like read comment. I've got at the moment in my actual email box, I've got about 400 unread messages, and almost all of them are from YouTube, and it's just like, yeah, there's absolutely no way I'm ever gonna read half of these messages now, because it's ridiculous. It's really annoying. I wish YouTube also had a way where you could filter out your like read and unread messages, like so there was just a button I could click to see like the ones I haven't actually read yet. That would be really useful. But anywho, yeah, I don't know. Let me know if you guys want any more like real-time videos. I don't think anyone will, because it's probably very, very boring for you guys to just watch. But anyway, if you do, let me know, and this time I'll do it better, and I'll put the voiceover on after I've coloured it and not actually talk while I'm colouring it, because that was really silly and doesn't really work very well. So anyway, bye bye. Turn off.